Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. We are back again with a brand new speed building video on my channel, and we are going to build something huge this time because we are on a 64 by 64 guys on the Windenburg Island. As you probably heard me before, Windenburg is one of my favorite worlds, and you probably saw me building in Windenburg a lot of times, and probably I will build here even more because I don't know what is it with this world, but I totally love it, and I like to build in every single neighborhood. And yes, we are back today with this kind of a summer lodge house. I wanted to make this as a vacation rental, but in the end, while I was furnishing this, I furnished it to be for a family. But of course, if you would prefer that way, you can easily make this build as a vacation rental, and you can have your Sims have the best vacation here by the water in this area, which I believe it's my favorite spot in Windenburg, the island, and I just love the aesthetic on this. And as you can see, the shell of the house, it's starting to take shape, and I had so much fun building this house on stream, and you gave me ideas, and you really were so nice to me, and I am so excited that I get the chance to build alongside with you. And yes, you can see that I already started to use the horse ranch items, which you heard me before. They are my favorite. So horse ranch is one of my favorite packs to build. And as you can see, the items go very well with some other kinds of styles. So not only ranch belts. And yes, I always use horse ranch even in farmhouses, lodges, cottages, and even minimalistic belts. So yes, this is very woodsy. This is very dark, let's say. I used this dark brown for the columns, and you will see me in a couple of moments how I used a lot of tool mod for the landscape because I wanted to have this big pond in the front of the build, and we have a pathway that leads to the front door. And yes, I am so obsessed with this build. I don't know how I pulled this off. I was having such a blast building it, and I honestly don't know which season I like most to have this build because it looks amazing in summer. It looks amazing during winter as well. And yes, probably my main thing that I like the most about this build, it's during the night, because I used a lot of lights in the outdoor areas, and I used a lot of activities for outdoors. So we have in the front of the build the fishing pond, and in the back side of the house we have a rounded pool, and we even have the ocean bath that comes with the Snowy Escape expansion pack. And I really loved how I built that in the stones and with the lights and everything. It's such a cozy outdoor space. You can hang out, you can even sit by the fire and, I don't know, spend time with your family. We even have a very cute spot for kids, and you can do a lot of activities outside. And I am totally in love with this build, and I believe this is one of my favorite styles to build, like this kind of, let's say, modern lodge, because it's not so rustic, but in the interior you will see that I kept some of the traditional lodge things, but also we have big windows that let a lot of light to come into the interior of the house. And I believe the main thing that's amazing about this house, it's the indoor pool that I place in one room, where we have these horse ranch big windows, and the view from those windows is just amazing. And you will see later how I am working on that. And yes, this is the terrain work that probably took me a while, to be honest, but I'm so happy with the result. I think I was messing around with this rounded debug fence for a long while, and you will see me cutting part of the footage because I had so much footage, guys. And even so, this speed building video is 30 minutes long, and I was actually thinking if should I make this one two parts, because yes, it took me a long time and it's a very huge lot, and I was so indecisive if I should split in it two. But then I thought I should keep it one single video even though it's longer, and I hope you will enjoy it even though it's 30 minutes long. And yes, I cut a lot of the building process, and you will see me wandering around a lot multiple times because I just don't know. This is how I build. So once I'm in the front of the house and then I'm doing something in the back of it. And I really need to work more on this part because I really wish to like build in one side, get over with, and then move to the back of the build. And speaking about of the back of the house, I don't know why, I don't know how, but each time I believe in every single build that I do, I kind of like the back of the house more than the front. And this applies to, I think, most of my builds. And yes, I love the front, but it's something, I don't know what it is, it's something special about the back of this house that makes me really love it. And yes, you will see how I used these rocks to surround the fence here, because there is literally in my mind no other way that I can really make this pretty without using these rocks. And I think I did many builds with this trick, and I don't know, I just feel like this is so good for Windenburg. I don't think we have another world that fits this style. And yes, you will see me how I do a lot of landscape stuff because it's a very huge lot. And we also have in the interior a lot of rooms, so I even used the trick where you don't have a ceiling in the hallway area because I wanted to lose some space because it was so big, guys. And we have an open ceiling area in the hallway, and you can see above, and you can see here in the back we have a skylight room, and there will be the living area, which is so cozy. I think it's my favorite part of this interior. And I used a lot of dark colors in the house. All around the house you will see a lot of browns and blacks, but on the living room I used whites. So I wanted to give a little bit of a modern touch and also use some light furniture and sofa. And besides the indoor pool that you will see, the living space is my favorite one after that. And yes, a lot of rocks all around this build because I wanted to give it a feel that this house was built on rocks. And thank God we have these beautiful rocks from for rent, and I think I use them very often since we had for rent. Firstly, I was using a lot the cottage living ones, but I kind of get used with them and I wanted to change them. So I really enjoyed using these ones because they look so natural, and of course we need to scale them down because they are huge. And yes, speaking about packs, I used a lot, guys. I used a lot of packs here, and probably you won't be needing maybe a lot of kits and a lot of stuff packs, but as far for expansion packs, I think I used them all. And the most important ones for the exterior, I believe, are for rent because of the rocks, horse ranch because of the wallpapers and because of the windows and everything. But in the interior, if you would like to have this house without the furnishing, it is up on my gallery as an unfurnished build. But of course, I will share to the gallery as well the version that has all the items in the interior. So if you don't have all the packs, maybe you would like to furnish this one and maybe download it without furnishing, because a lot of the items that make this build having a lot of DLCs is the fact that I used a lot of decor items in the interior. But for the exterior, I believe it's just only horse ranch, cottage living, I believe jungle adventure because of these very green bushes that I placed. Also, I believe Riviera retreat kit. It's important for the exterior because I use these rocks, this pathway rocks that I'm placing right now, and also the pool frame. I believe that one is from Lovestruck, but it's not so important for the exterior, so you can download this even if you don't have it and you can make some changes. But for the overall aesthetic of the exterior, the main ones are cottage living, horse ranch. Of course, you're gonna need Windenburg, and that requires to have a get together expansion pack. And look at this trick that I did. This is a debug chair, and I want it to be like functional. And I used that little camper sitting with the blanket and I placed it on top. So you can click on that blanket and make the Sims sit there, and they're gonna sit there even though that's a debug chair, so it's not functional. So yes, a lot of work in the exterior, but we are almost done. We only have some extra touches that we need to make in the exterior, like the fire pit where I placed some chairs and also a guitar and a picnic blanket, so you can really have such a cozy time there by the lake. And yes, I'm really happy about how this one turned out. And now you can see the view of the house in the night, and I used a lot of lights all around the trees, all around the space, on the balconies, because I wanted this to be extra cozy. And I think it's perfect. It's just the perfect space. Just imagine being there during the night with all of those lights, and it's just amazing. I don't know. I think this is the most favorite build I did in a long time, and I really am hoping that you will like it. And I'm looking forward to see and hear from you your opinion on this. If you will download the unfurnished version, and maybe you would like to furnish it, and let me know if you do, and maybe upload it to the gallery so I can see the interior that you do. And yes, I would probably leave you guys now because this is, as I said, a very long video and I don't want to bore you with a very long voiceover. So yes, I am really happy that you are here. I hope you will love this build. You can download for my gallery and my Patreon page, and you can find me anywhere as Create for Sims. And don't forget that you can find me streaming live on Twitch every Friday, Saturday and Sunday at 8 p.m. Central European Time. And until the next time, I really wish you an amazing day, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye everybody!